What's going on, YouTube? Vagabond Bill's coming at you, and that is Vagabond, like you vagabonds, coming at you today with a 2022 Chevy Silverado 1500 LTD LT Trobos. We're going to talk about the exterior, interior, and specs on the car. Stay tuned. Let's go. So before we start talking Chevy and having a heart-to-heart on this review, please give me a like and a subscribe. It takes about 2 seconds. You know, 1 Mississippi and 2 Mississippi would have already been done if you were watching it. Give me the like and the subscribe, guys. And a special shout out to the John L. Sullivan Group here at Chevy in Roseville, California at the Roseville Auto Mall. All right, guys, let's get started on this review. So starting off a little bit about the motor, the specs on the motor and the transmission. We start off with the upgraded 6.2-liter EcoTech V8. They don't have the auto stop on this exact particular model. You have 420 horsepower on this particular upgraded motor with 460 foot-pounds of torque. And then you have the 4x4 option with the 10-speed automatic transmission. A little bit about the gas consumption. You have 13 city and 17 highway with the 14 combined, so about 7.1 gallons to every 100 miles that you drive. Okay, guys, on this beautiful truck, the first thing we notice is what? The front end. And what about the front end? It is American big. It is American big. Sorry, I don't look the natural American big, but hey, we're gonna have to work with it. So the first thing we notice is this beautiful hood scoop. Beautiful on these Trobos trim packages. You got the black gloss finish on this trail. Now on some trail bosses, you're going to see a Chevrolet word or the name Chevrolet printed out across the grille, but we have the trail package with the emblem itself printed. You have the bumper that finishes in the black gloss all the way across. You do have your beautiful bumper sensors. You have your beautiful LED lights. Now on some packages, you're gonna have the halogens. This one being new, top of the line, you're going to have your LED headlights. You have your red toe package, which is beautiful because that red, I do believe it gives it a beautiful look, kind of sets it off a little bit, giving a little bit more aspect to the car. And then you have the LED fog. Now when you're driving through night, LED is beautiful, everybody, because it is a whole lot brighter. Now finishing this front end off with something about these taillights that they have the carbon fiber trim look on the interior of the headlight that Chevy offers in this particular trim. That is a beautiful look that I personally like on this front end. Coming over to the side, we see that the 6.2-liter finished gloss black stamp or logo is on the hood. You also see the Z71 logo and stamped on the fender. Now coming back, what do we see? We see that Silverado, beautiful look. You have this nice groove in the fender here over to the door, kind of giving it a little bit more shape, not just a boxy look. Black gloss finish on the side mirrors. Now just a standard side mirror, but certain trail bosses didn't come with this gloss look, but this particular trim does come with this gloss look, and I personally like it. Now you have the tint on the windows, you have your matte trim around the windows, you have the gloss black handle trims, and now what's beautiful about this particular trim is they upgraded the step pads. You have your higher duty, more clearance step pad, giving it more clearance when you're off-road. So that, I love these. It's kind of a rugged look, gives the truck a rugged look. Now, coming over to the back, we see a little bit about these rims. They do come in the 18s. These particular ones are the 20s, depending on which Trobos you have, you like, and what you get. You see the Trobos stamp or sticker on the back of the bed on this truck, which, man, God, it's just a great look on this truck, guys. Now coming over to the rear end of this truck, the back side, we have the LED taillights, beautiful shape. Everything comes LED on this truck. Beautiful option to have. You have your corner bumper steps on each side of the bumper. You have the black gloss finish on this bumper, black gloss finish on this stand. And beautiful part of this truck is this particular trim package comes with this multi-flex tailgate. By the push of the top button on the tailgate, you unlock the top side of this tailgate, pulling that in, pulling that out. And if you have some friends or something, you guys are tailgating in the parking lot, eating something, you guys can just place your food or your drinks right here. And then also you can uplift this little piece here, this tailgate, giving it more of a shape to this tailgate. Lifting it, not too heavy, very convenient. You have the electric tailgate that just drops down, very nice, simple. Now, most convenient part about this tailgate is that it has a lift assist, very nice, very light for people that have hard times lifting up this tailgates. Coming in here, you have this grab bar, just like that. So maybe you want to enter this bed and you're having a hard time, you can grab this bar. You have 12 tie downs. Now, personally for me, one thing I love about a truck is the tie downs. Maybe you're trying to tie down a dirt bike or something else of that sort. You could just grab it at multiple angles. Maybe you're doing construction, you're putting some wood back here. Grab multiple angles. You have your outlet plug-in right here on this bed. You have your LED bed lights, beautiful option to have. And then you also have the electric back window, also another beautiful option to have. Spray on bed liner, giving it a richer look, protecting your bed for things that you put in. Just like that. Easy assist tailgate. Now you see that it has backup camera or backup assist. You have your Trail Boss hitch, and then you also have the lock for your spare tire, protecting that spare tire. You have your plugins for your trailer, and then you also have the high gloss finish on these exhaust tips. Taking a look at this truck on the exterior, beautiful look, very rare package to have, newest package to have. Now, if you're looking for something like this, get your hands on it as soon as possible because it is a very rare truck. Let's go into the interior. So coming into this truck, the first thing I see is this beautiful stamp on this Z71 mat, WeatherTech, so it protects your carpet. Maybe you're coming in with some dirty boots after a long day of work, or you're headed up towards the mountain and you don't want to get water or snow or anything of that sort. Great option to have. See, very simple look on this door panel. I'm a fan of simplicity with this matte silver trim on this handle. You have your little wooden trim here, and you have the Bose sound system. Beautiful upgrade to have on the truck. Bose is a great brand to have. Now, coming into the truck, very comfortable feel. American cars, love the comfort. You have the panel here for your 4x4, whether you want to go 4 high, 4 low, 2-wheel drive at the push of a button here, and then you have your light panel right under that. You got your bed light, fog lights, all from this right here on the left. Coming over to the steering wheel, you have your leather stitched steering wheel, very comfortable feel, rich feel due to the leather, matte silver finish. And then you have the manual tachometer needles, or whatever you want to call them, on that board. You have the beautiful captain seats that you see on this interior. Beautiful jet black leather stitching. I'm a fan of the black. And then you have your entertainment system all here, or your control system. You have the screen, of course, the radio and all these things. You have your temperature. Beautiful part is about this truck is the passenger and the driver have their own temperature settings. You do have the heated seats, whether you want it on the bottom end or the top end of the seat, you can heat either or. You have your trailer brake, USB-C, USB hookup, your outlets, and then your plug-in also for here if you're coming in charging a phone or plugging something in that you need to run. Very great options to have, guys. You have the buttons, electric tailgate button, hazard, parking sensor button. You have your button for the traction control, turn on your plug-in outlet on the bed, and so forth. Beautiful thing I love also about the American people in their cars are the extra compartments that you have for your personal belongings. You have anything extra you can put here on this compartment here or in here. Very deep pocket. Loving that. You got a USB-C hookup here, USB aux, and an SD card hookup. Very great about that. Take a look at the seat stitching. Very simple, nice, comfortable feel on this. Got your extra glove compartment up top. Here on the bottom. More space and a side pocket maybe for some paperwork, anything that you got to put right here. This passenger seat is manual, and the driver's seat does come automatic. At the push of a button, you can regulate your seat on this exact truck. Now coming into the back part of this interior, looking at the back side of the center console, you do have your USB-C hookup, your USB, and also your outlet, personal temperature, controls here if you want to control the airflow. You have your WeatherTech mats protecting the carpet. I'm a big fan of these mats. I think everybody should have these mats. Personal pocket, just like every other car or truck. And then you have your jet black leather stitch seats. You can fold these up for a bigger and extra compartment on this also. Now, if I come into this truck, I can also flip this one up. And then you have your tire jack and all these tools just in case you get a popped tire. Fan of this right here. A lot of space, guys. So if I come in and sit on this, in this truck right here, you see I'm about 6 feet 2 inches, about 2 meters if you're European. A lot of space, you know. If I'm sitting straight up, my head doesn't hit. You have your hanger hooks here, glass, and then you have your center pull down, your cup holders. If you don't have 3 people on this back bench, deep cup holders, which I like, so your cups don't topple over. Very comfortable feel. Coming outside. And guys, we're done with the interior. Oh, look at that. We're not done. We have a beautiful compartment on the back side of these seats, just maximizing your space. This is what I love about these trucks, is they're just maximizing every part so you don't lose any space. A lot of compartment, look at that, on each side too. Which is great, like a little cubby for your personal belongings. Awesome, awesome features. Okay guys, we're finally done with the review on this satin steel metallic dark essential package Trail Boss 2022 1500 Silverado. Great and very rare truck to have. All the bells and whistles, so much more to the truck. Please guys, like and subscribe to my video. I would really appreciate it if you guys help me on my algorithms, and I thank you so much for your guys' time and for the watch.